What's up, guys? Quid here, and I am back with part 11 of our Terraria Ranger playthrough. And today, we're going to start things off by purchasing a safe. And I'm purchasing a safe because we are going to be exploring the dungeon today. And we're not exploring the jungle because I personally think the jungle is more difficult. So, we are just going to quickly run over to the dungeon, and we are going to go in. How many? I should buy torches first. So that's a thing. Buy a stack of torches. Alright, let's go. Now, the dungeon, I actually turned the music down significantly since the last time, because it was getting obtrusive. The dungeon is only accessible after you've killed Skeletron, and there's quite a few things we need to get there. Two things in particular that would be really nice to have, and I don't want to deal with you, face eater, so I'm going to run away. But yeah, the safe basically just gives us a lot more inventory space. I meant to throw those away. The safe gives us an entire another inventory minus a hotbar. So, and that just costs one item space. It's a really nice thing to have. It's sort of like the piggy bank. No matter what world you're in, where you open it, it'll always contain what you put into it. So, if you've ever played Minecraft, it's an ender chest. Yeah. So, I don't remember how long it took me to run over here before, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We've already... Oh yeah. I've actually been practicing playing expert mode earlier today, and I died to the Eye of Cthulhu. So, I thought I was pretty well prepared. I was trying to go all melee, but apparently a ball of hurt isn't a good enough weapon for the Eye of Cthulhu on expert mode. I thought it would be. Alright, we're at the dungeon now, so what do you say we check it out? Now I have white lighting on because I've been lagging a lot in this game recently, and I want that. Hold on. This is our first instance of a strange plant, I believe. Strange plants are really rare, and they grow pretty much anywhere that there's dirt. You can turn them into the dye trader for rare dyes, and I want to make sure I get as many of these as possible because I haven't seen all of the rare dyes yet. So, that's always a fun thing. There we go, strange plant. That's our first strange plant in this series, I believe, which is always a plus. And we're now in the dungeon, and there's one enemy in here, Angry Bones. There are 4 different variants of Angry Bones, and they all have similar amounts of health and defense. They all drop bones, and those bones, as we are playing a Ranger playthrough, are incredibly good. Because for a Ranger, they're used in the best pre-hard mode armor set, and that's a dart trap. Wow. Thank you, game. So the dungeon always generates with these little rooms everywhere. Ow. There's another enemy, Dark Caster. It's dead now. They have 50 health, and are pretty easy to kill, but they can shoot you through walls. So, just be aware of that. There we go, golden key. So in order to open chests in the dungeon, you need golden keys. And golden keys can be gotten from any enemy in the dungeon. They can also be found in normal chests that are in the dungeon, and can be gotten from pots. So, our first chest is one of the things we need, a shadow key. The shadow key is used in opening dungeons in the underworld. Dungeons? No, it's used in opening chests in the underworld. And this is a water bolt. This little book here, it always has the same graphics. I'm gonna take it, but only because it sells for a good amount. Because I can't use it. Now, even in normal mode, both the dungeon and the jungle are fairly difficult if it's like your first or second time through. You want to be decently prepared. And I've completely not acknowledged the new enemy, Cursed Skulls. They have 40 HP. Don't let them hit you, because they can have a chance of preventing you from doing anything for like 5 seconds. Now the boomstick is really nice in this dungeon, because it just gives you an easy way to clear out a bunch of enemies, because there's no like decreased damage at a high range or anything like in most shooters. And I didn't even get a key, so I can't open this chest. I'm gonna try to open every chest, but if we can't get to all of them, this might actually take a couple of episodes, because the dungeon is pretty big. Ow. That was my own fault. But we need, like... Oh, that's a new enemy. That is a dungeon slime. That has 150 HP and is guaranteed to drop a golden key. So you want to kill these, generally. Kill the caster, just because it's not the way. Alright, and we just found the mechanic. Now, the mechanic sells a bunch of different things. I'm going to purchase the mechanical ruler and put it in my accessory slot, because I think it's a pretty nice item. So, especially when building, that's always a good thing. That's always a good. Anyways, we just got a key, so might as well open this chest, and it's useless to us. But if it was the melee playthrough, this would be a really nice item to have, especially one that size. Yeah. Alright, this knockback is starting to get annoying. It's part of the reason why I'm down here. Oh yeah. I'm talking about an item we get down here that is really nice, but I'll only talk about items as we get them. Now, in the dungeon, it's not important now, but you can see that in certain areas the wall type changes. Now, that actually signifies different dungeon areas once you get much later into the game. There's a lot of angry bones and they're annoying. Now, we won't need to worry about that for a very long time, and once we get to that, we'll have items that do boomstick damage but are machine guns. So, granted, the boomstick is insanely good. I love shotguns in this game. Yeah. So, there's that. Crap, that's a lot of spikes. I don't even know if I missed a door anywhere. I was just sort of exploring. There are a lot of dart traps down here. I am going to point that out, is there's a lot of traps, and it's not that difficult to dodge them, but I'm playing with the minimap off, but this is one area of the game where the minimap is really useful, so if you ever have trouble getting around minimap, generally it's a fairly straight path until you're pretty far in. That was perfect. But everything in here. Oh crap! Yeah, see, that's the debuff. Cannot use any items, and that's occasionally caused when you get hit by Cursed Skulls, and they are definitely the most dangerous enemy down here at this point in the game. So that's a lot of guys. Okay, so how many bones do we have here? 41? Okay, we need a few more than that. I'm gonna ignore them because they can't get to me. But what happened here? What? Did you see this weird thing? What in the world? We still don't have a key, so I am going to go down here and kill all these guys that skipped earlier. If they're even still here. There's a key! Alright, now I can open that chest. I think it was up here? Yeah, there it is. And we get another useless item. This is an Aquaceptor. The best one, actually. It's a magic weapon. Shoot it straight up. And it does a lot of damage. It's a really nice weapon, actually. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't use it. Especially since we got a mythical one. I might leave that. I might keep that just because it's such a good prefix. You need to get out of here for skulls. Seriously, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get through here. Alright. Just painting. I'm not gonna worry about paintings, but they look cool. I did just get another key, so go back up and open the chest. This is essentially the entire dungeon. But this is one of the items we were trying to get. This is a cobalt shield. Let's get rid of this guy. So a cobalt shield gives you immunity knockback, and it gives you 1 defense, so you might as well replace a shackle. I need to reforge my lightning boots. Yeah. Cobalt shield is really nice, and it even has a nice graphic on your character. Come back, dungeon slime. I don't like you, but I have to kill you anyways. I don't know what hit me there. But the immunity knockback is needed in a lot of different character types, and I didn't want to pick that up. But there is another dungeon slime over here. So, look, see, the boomstick is amazing, because it only does 16 damage, but it does it 4 times. I don't even care, I'm just gonna run through him, because I see another dungeon slime. Yeah. It's good to collect a bunch of keys, because it's still an item that we need to get. And it'll probably be our best weapon until we get to hard mode. Because the dungeon... Actually, no. The dungeon is more difficult than the jungle. It is less difficult than the jungle, now I think about it. It's just the... No, it's definitely... You're supposed to go to the dungeon before you go to the jungle. But I went to the jungle and got a boomstick really early because I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to summon the brain. So... yeah, in this recording session... I should record 5 episodes, but we should get to the next boss, and maybe even another boss, but I doubt it, because I'll probably have to prep for that one off-screen, because it takes a little while. Because that's the only boss pre-hard mode in Terraria that's actually difficult in normal difficulty, so... Oh, but trust me, the bosses get more difficult. Like, I said that we are going to fight another boss in this session. We are going to fight another boss in this session. And that is my favorite boss in the entire game. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it yet, but it is 1.2, so if you've played this game, you should know who I'm talking about. And it is in the jungle. Not going to spoil it, though. Is that another jungle slime? No. Why am I calling them jungle slimes? They're clearly not in the jungle. I'm sorry, I'm just talking about the jungle a lot. We want to explore as much of this as possible, because there's a few things that, even though we can't get them right now, we want to locate where they are. So, we found all... Oh, that was fast. A new banner to add to our collection. There is 2 mob drops that would be nice to get. I'm not counting on getting either of them myself, but they are good to have, nonetheless. Do I have any torches? I should, yes. But I love ranged. Doing this playthrough has gotten me into liking the Ranger so much more than usual, and that's something I love doing. Okay, that's something we can't use, but it is a... Hello? There we go. It is a really nice item if you're playing melee. That was called a Valor, and that is a yo-yo. And we all know how powerful yo-yos are, so... Nope. So we're actually getting up on the end of this video. I'm trying to get... because I have 7 keys. I don't know why I can't find any chests today. Probably because I'm playing in this res. But... no, that wouldn't matter, because all the areas that I haven't explored are dark. Do we have any... I'll drink a Danger Sense. So the Danger Sense potions are really nice when you find them in here, because you can sort of see where all traps are and spikes and stuff. And they do provide light. And that's another key, and that's a lot of skeletons. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the enemy with the most variants are skeletons in this game. I think there's like 50-something variants of skeletons. probably wrong. But, you know what? Speculation is a good thing. So, that is a magic missile. That I will not be using. I still haven't found the one big thing that we need to get. Oh my god. This guy's gonna be in. There we go. We definitely don't have enough bones yet, so I guess that's a good thing. That we haven't found everything. I'm going to put down my safe and put everything in it, so that we have free inventory. And that is why the safe is so good, because it just gives you a really nice amount of space in your inventory. Now, there's another item that does really good at that, other than the piggy bank, but we didn't get it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I never had it. Actually, no, that's not true. I've had it in every playthrough except my new expert mode one. And this one. Of course, because, you know what? I'm recording, why would I get anything nice? Anyways, where have we not been yet? Okay, there's a couple ways down, and that seems to be it. But I'm sure there's gotta be a few more chests, and I probably shouldn't have deposited all the keys. Think about it. That's the one thing I shouldn't have gotten rid of. So, give me my keys. I'm gonna favorite them so I don't do that again. Well, let's go down here. There's a chest. That's basically what we're looking for. And there's the item, the handgun. Now, we're not going to use that yet. It's actually an ingredient and a better weapon. But, of course, we need to get the materials to make it first. And at the moment, we could definitely do that. But, you know what? Skeleton, get out of my face. We're not going back because, you know what? There's a few other things that are nice to have. This I can't use, otherwise I would totally pick it up. But that gives you an extra minion when you right-click on it, so it's always nice for summoners. Ow, fall damage. That wasn't fall damage. Anyways, we'll probably finish up the dungeon in the next episode, because this one is almost over. Like, I've got 2 minutes, and then I gotta stop this episode. But might as well keep going while we still can. Now, to everyone who's wondering, I am rushing through this, but in expert mode, when I do that ranged playthrough, I will not be able to do this, because expert mode is difficult. I don't even know if I'll do the dungeon on expert mode. I don't think it's worth it. Anyways, we found the one big thing that I want to locate before we were done here. This is the jungle chest, and we won't be able to open that for a very long time. But it's always nice to know where it is. Alright. Now, the other thing I was looking for was this. This is an alchemy table. You want to pick one of these up, because making potions in this game... Oh, there's two right next to each other, okay. Making potions in this game can get frustrating, and I'm just picking stuff up at this point, because why not? That's another cobalt shield. That one's armored, so if we wanted to take defense over offense, I would totally equip that, but right now it doesn't really matter. So yeah. And the third chest gives us the last item, the blue moon. So, yeah, this is basically just money at this point. So, there's another shadow key. I got way too many keys, I'm not gonna lie. That isn't something that normally happens. I'm surprised we haven't found any of the other special chests. I mean, we did just find the frozen chest, but that one isn't really useful for us. So, there's another Muramasa. There's another dungeon slime. That's pretty useless right now. Ooh, there's the crimson chest. That one is a melee thing, I believe. But, you know what? I don't need it. But anyways, probably gonna wrap up this episode right about here. I'm pretty much done in the dungeon, because because I got a handgun, a shadow key, an alchemy table, what was it called? Cobalt shield. How can I forget the name of the cobalt shield? Cobalt shield is such an important item. And we're just back down here again, so yeah, this is a good spot to end the episode. I didn't get any of the other items that I needed, but that should be fine. We'll probably get them in time as it is. So I'm going to finish killing these guys. Actually, wait, do we have enough bones? Because I didn't think of that. Either way, we're going to end this episode here. And the reason for that is I'm going to teleport back once I kill these guys, because these guys have a chance to drop a cool thing for the ranger. And that's mostly aesthetic, but... Oh! Money portal! Okay! Give me that gold. Give me that 10 gold. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I will see you guys in the next one.